Come and ride along with Hawkeye and Jeannie, as they continue their journey on the road in a converted cargo van, visiting cities, communities, towns, and other places of interest to determine what is really going on in the aftermath of the COVID-19 pandemic. Who is in business and who is not? What is the new normal way to live? Then report back to you with these videos. That is what Hawkeye's Tales and Trails is all about. I am Delmer, the narrator.
Bavaria in Germany.
It's Bavaria. What is the difference between Bavaria and Germany?
The difference between Bavaria and Germany is that Bavaria is a German state. Bavaria is contained inside of Germany, much like Quebec is contained inside of Canada, and as such, it does share some similarities with Scotland.
Scotland? Now I'm so confused. Is that why they had a Scottish egg downtown?
Maybe.
Yeah. So Bavaria is a state. And obviously he's not from Bavaria.
Yeah.
Like how would we know? Okay, I think I have it. Bavaria is the state, Germany is the country.
Yeah.
Scotland is part of Bavaria. That I did not have a clue about. So we learned something, you know?
Yeah.
It's a good thing. Okay, so I'm gonna go look and see what little cute things they have. Little town. This town seems better situated to be a German town. Sylvain's kind of in California rolling hills. This is actually in somewhat more of an alpine setting. You got the mountains and the snow in the mountains, and you know.
I think they had mustard.
And sauerkraut.
Yeah, but you know, me and sauerkraut. Man.
I don't know. Have you tried it?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
It's starting to sound good to me about now.
You ready to go eat?
Just about. Let me go look at the gift shop.
Okay.
I might need to go get my credit card. Kitty! Hi, come and say hello. Let me snuggle you up. Oh, you're so pretty. Look at you. You're so pretty. You're just a lovely little lady. Yes, you are.
We were actually held up in Leavenworth, Washington. And some nice spot. Oh, anyway, yeah, they got a beautiful national forest here to camp at. And I really want to come back someday. But, you know, being California bred, born and all that, it's too damn cold to be sleeping outside, especially at our age.
Episode 49 is about a visit to cold, Leavenworth, Washington. Leavenworth is a small, beautifully designed, old-world alpine, Bavarian-style village. If you envision a small town, somewhere in Germany, nestled in a narrow valley and surrounded by snow-covered mountains, Leavenworth could be that very place.
Hey guys, welcome.
Hi.
What's the name on your reservation?
Wolvera.
All right, Ava?
Yes.
Wonderful. Welcome to the farm, you guys. We're so happy you're here today.
Thank you.
I need to ask if you've been around sheep or goats and the shoes or clothing you're currently wearing in the past 3 days.
No.
Awesome. 2 feet on this mat here is just sanitizing the bottoms of your shoes. Helps us keep our herd healthy. Come on in. While you wait on us to get started today, help yourself to complimentary lemonade. There's also bottled water for you inside our barn. The little shop will be open for you guys to look around before and after your tour. And right over here, if you'd like to get in on some farm chores, you're welcome to feed the chickens or pet the bunnies while you wait, okay? Thank you so much. Enjoy your time today.
Thank you.
Hi,
Thank
guys.
you.
Hi. Checking in?
Yeah.
Wonderful. What's the name of your reservation?
Leavenworth was not always a Bavarian-style village. Instead, The towering mountain peaks and bountiful land was known among Native Americans as some of the most plentiful land anyone had laid eyes on. The Yakama, Chinook, and Wenatchee tribes all hunted the same land for deer and elk, and fished Icicle Creek for salmon.
Watch. Take one pee.
Yeah.
Chick, chick, chick. Come on.
They'll swim 6 to 8 miles between islands in Norway as they migrate. 6.2 miles an hour out of reindeer in the water. For comparison, put them in the pool with Michael Phelps. Go ahead. Guess who's coming out with the silver medal?
Michael.
Not the reindeer. Michael can make about 6 miles an hour. Well, depends on what he's been smoking that day, I guess, right? But yeah, incredible speed.
He only
You'll see a
smokes
much
the good
bigger
stuff.
hoof, longer in the back, 3 different tools for them. Snowshoe, snow shovel, of course, and a paddle to help them swim. We're not done there with extreme accessories. They're all born with the ability to survive the harshest temperatures on the planet, right down to our record low. Anybody know what it is on this planet?
23.
128.6 degrees Fahrenheit, about negative 89.2 degrees Celsius. They can survive that by controlling blood flow to their legs. They'll drop their legs temperatures to just above freezing. It keeps a body core temperature 101, 102 constantly. The bigger, longer muzzle on them has at least 5 to 6 times the sinus cavity of a normal deer. It swirls as it preheats the Arctic air so they don't freeze their lungs. You have a fur-covered nose. No wet noses in the Arctic. They freeze up. If you want to feel the fur-covered nose, put some food in the palm of your hand. Several of them here will eat right out of the palm of your hand. That's the experience we wanted for people as they came to the farm. As they move around you out there, listen, you'll hear a very distinct snapping or clicking out of a large tendon around the back elbow over a bone in the hoof. Up on the housetop, some people think that's where it came from. That is exclusive to caribou reindeer. We actually borrowed that feature from them when we dropped paratroopers into Normandy in the dark in World War II with a small clicking device. Kept our soldiers all together. As desert reindeer, blizzard, foggy conditions, babies know that's mom or dad, not a predator. Bigger eye socket and eyeball. Anybody know why by chance? Ever see you with, right? So many of them are born and live above the Arctic Circle where it's daylight for 6 straight months of the year and followed by 6 straight months of darkness. That's the only mammal on the planet with a lens or retina that changes from blue to brown in the summertime. Helps like a good set of polarized sunglasses with reflection on the snow and off the snow and the ice. And for 6 months of straight darkness, that is the only mammal on the planet that can see in ultraviolet. They can pick up urine from predators, mosses, plants that they eat. Discovered more recently by the University of London of all places. Cervidae deer family, white-tail, black-tail mule deer. Those deer could out-jump them, some of them, because of the way their hinds are built, never catch them. Reindeer have been clocked between 48 and 50 miles an hour. They are the fastest of the Cervidae deer family, very long, flying stride, of course, point the nose, tail goes straight up on them as well. Now, you know who started that tie-tailing out of here saying? Santa Claus, of course. Milk fat in a goat or a cow, 3 to 5%. 18 to 22% milk fat out of a reindeer. You fact checking me back there? How am I doing? 18 to 22% milk fat. So they'll baby average between 12 and 14 pounds at birth will be up nursing in 5 to 15 minutes. Empty mom's milk bag in 1 minute several times a day. They'll outrun an Olympic sprinter day 3. Some people think it's day 2 actually. We had one born here last year, 20 pounds, our biggest calf yet. On day 3 he launched and ran this entire pasture. They gain 1 pound per day off of that milk fat, by the way. They'll double their weight and size in 14 days. But he got crazy on day 3. Ran this entire pasture. Everyone got tired of trying to chase him, including his mother actually. We had to pick an appropriate name for him, of course. You'll get to meet Forrest out there today. Still gets him going. He got him going last week. He's 1 year old now, but if they all get going today out there during your tour and running around, you're all just going to have to form a circle and send your week to the outside, okay? But reindeer are very friendly as well. They do not have any upper teeth, just a hard palate that they chew against. They don't bite. They don't kick, so you don't have to worry about that. Just antlers, okay? They're very soft and blood-filled right now. They will not touch you with them. We ask that you do not touch antlers out there. If you have to block somebody's face, please do it by putting a visor over them. But best thing to do is hold your food out, away from you, whether it be a cup or a branch. If you hold it in here, trust me, they're coming for the food. We don't feed them in the morning, you do. And so the antlers can come over top of you. The number one really safety rule is small children must stay with an adult. They cannot get away from an adult, and absolutely no running. The only issue we've ever had is our granddaughter, a little bit strong-willed. She ran. Belle, who had a baby at the time, ran and pushed her down. She ran again. Belle pushed her down again, so we now call her Hell Belle. She does have a baby with her today, but if you don't approach a baby that's off with a mom, you'll be fine. Some of the babies now will come right up to you. They're learning how to eat right out of your hand, just like the rest of them. So as you come, you get food, you go through the gate. Please don't stop at the gate, bottleneck the gate. Nobody will get through there. As soon as you get in, the sooner you spread out there, the sooner you'll have reindeer over to you. Trust me, one will find you, and you'll have a friend. As long as you have food, they're real interested in you. The minute you run out of food, they're not so interested. But there are a couple you can touch. You can't get your scratch like a dog, but you can put your hand down a couple of them as they go by. Feel free to grab a handful of that dried out winter coat, pull it out as they go by. There's a couple you can take pictures with. Just get with staff out there, okay? They'll tell you which ones you can pet and which ones you can't, okay? Any questions for me?
Hey, a chicken laid a couple eggs up there.
Oh, did she really? Did you get a picture of him?
Yeah.
Oh,
got
cool.
video.
Oh, that's awesome. Did she just land?
Well, while we've been sitting here.
Really?
Settlers hungry for gold, timber, and fur soon settled the area, and then by 1890, Icicle Flats was born. The area exploded with the arrival of the rail line near the turn of the century. At that point, Leavenworth was a whole lot less Bavaria and a whole lot more like Deadwood.
Sure.
I'm bearing an olive branch. What is this?
There we go, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Holy shit.
There's one for each of you two there.
Oh,
Yeah, and there you guys go.
What is it?
Yeah.
Can you eat
yeah.
it?
Got a little milk to go with it?
I want some babies.
The logging and sawmill business was great, until it wasn't. When the railroad rerouted its rails and moved out of town, it almost turned Leavenworth into a ghost town. The area scuffled along for more than 30 years, always on the brink of extinction.
Thanks for coming today.
Hey, thank you for your hospitality. Yeah. Are those real antlers?
Joy's pregnant too.
Okay, is this also for these guys?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I bet you like it a little bit. Whoa.
Yeah, they enjoy it. Just a little bit.
There's a little
You
bit.
got two
Okay.
options. You can put some on your hand, feed them like this, or you can just go out of the cup. Either way.
I'd rather not slobber on me.
There you go. I don't blame you.
You want some granola? No, I guess not.
Let me touch it. Come here, let me make nice. Oh, good.
We never touch antlers. Don't reach out at antlers. You'll have some that will jump on you, so.
Sorry.
It's okay.
In the early 1960s, town leaders had a bright idea: change Leavenworth's appearance to draw visitors. If the gorgeous Alpine hills had no equal except in German Bavaria, the city planned on completing the experience. This was no mere facelift. Community leaders completely renovating the downtown area. To say the change worked is like saying you can taste a hint of cabbage in kraut.
Financial part of it, so I don't know, but I would say probably, I'm gonna guess, but just feed alone about $2,000
A month, really? Well, get those guys out there running that carriage.
Exactly. That's one thing. The horses pay for themselves.
No,
The
yeah.
reindeer,
Nothing.
we're working on it. This is my little guy. He's my favorite
Aw,
out of the two. His mom
cute.
is was my favorite. She was, she's been here since she was born too, and
Oh,
so
yeah.
I was teasing. I was like, "You didn't have your baby on my birthday. Today's the day,"
Aw.
and she did, even though he was early. I was like, "No, I was just kidding," but he's turned out great.
Your little namesake.
Exactly. They're so fun.
Is not going to work because they're not designed.
He's like, "I'm out of here."
Affected your business? Or?
We were closed for 5 months last year, but now we're doing fine. Now we're back open and doing well. So yeah, it was a mess, but we got it going. We got through it. That's for sure.
Right on. Congratulations.
Yes, and thanks for coming. It's a nice day out today too.
Yeah.
There's a creek down there, so every morning
Joy comes your way, we'll grab her.
they like all the leaves. They also like willow. They like willow. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is just fur that they're shedding?
Yeah, that's part of their winter coat. So in the summertime they'll shed their winter coat and they're much more chocolate color, you know. But in the wintertime they're much more white, you know. And, you know.
There you go, my dear.
Oh, sweet. Look at you're just.
Well, you're giving it all to an animal. You're.
He's
not gonna
my
say no.
son.
Yeah.
That's her
All right.
son, Jack. And Jack was born on April 24th.
Oh.
Obviously, they know who you are. She feeds animals everywhere. Oh well. Guard. All right. Thank you.
Thanks for
Dan.
coming down today, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate your hospitality.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it too.
Well, he was rolling over in the dirt like a cat would a little bit ago, and now he stopped.
For decades, Leavenworth has been a top tourist destination in the Pacific Northwest. More than 1 million tourists walk our streets every year, finding Bavarian authenticity and Northwest hospitality. The organization in this video is a family-run reindeer farm, nestled in the foothills of the Cascade Mountains. It is located 1 mile from the Bavarian village of Leavenworth. Their hands-on, educational tours are fun for the whole family and are guaranteed to provide memories to last a lifetime. The woodland caribou is now considered endangered according to the U.S. Department of Fish and Wildlife. Leavenworth Reindeer Farm aims to protect these sacred animals and educate our visitors about their amazing and unique capabilities to survive and thrive in the most extreme environments. They are open year-round, advanced reservations required. Their website address is www.leavenworthreindeer.com. Thank you very much for watching our videos. We hope that they are somewhat interesting. Our goal is to show people, places, and events that you may not normally get to see and hear. Please share this video with others. If you enjoyed this video with the reindeer, soon Hawkeye will be releasing an episode of a visit to an alpaca rescue near Port Angeles, Washington. Surprise alert! Alpacas are predatory. Our videos are amateur, unscripted documentaries of Hawkeye and Jeannie's travels. Kind of not like the style of the late, great Huell Hauser. Click on this icon to subscribe and be notified when future episodes are available at the end of this video. Click this icon to select an episode to watch a previous episode. It is our recommendation that if you are new to Hawkeye's Tales and Trails, start with episode 1. I am Delmer, the narrator. Have a great day.